Hello guys, and we're here today with another awesome deck, and this time it is the new Qliphort. The only reason I am doing Qliphort is because there are still some bugs with Caius the Mega Monarch, so I will not be doing him. I do not want to deal with any bugs when it comes to the duel, because I feel that would kind of make the duel ungood, or ungood, not so good, but yet I am still going to have a deck profile, and it is going to be on Qliphort. And pretty much the new main card we have here is... I just realized that... I just noticed this. I have two pot of wealth that aren't next to each other. One of them probably doesn't work, and I don't know which one, because as you can tell there's two. But oh well, that's here nor there. I'll just put that over there like that, so that way my OC... I don't even know what it's called. Just so that way I'm happy I can now work. Anyways, Qliphort Assembler. This guy, he's pretty much the other pendulum scale. We no longer run Trampolinix. He cannot be searched by Dragon, which is unfortunately, but he can be searched by Summoner's Art. So that is really nice. And pretty much you draw equal to the number, during your end phase, draw equal to the number of Qliphort monsters tributed. And that's pretty much what he does. And then we have Tool, again he searches. And then 2 killers, 2 shells because he's a beat stick, 1 vanity's ruler because emptiness is freaking broken, so why not run ruler? And then 2 discs, and then 3 dragons to search out a tool, and then 2 genomes, 2 archives, 1 rejeki, 2 pot of wealth. If you don't know what this card does, it is kind of like a pot of avarice. You can only pendulum summon the turn you activate this card. Well, you can still normal summon though. Choose 3 pendulum monsters in graveyard or that are face up in the extra deck, shuffle them in your deck, and then draw 2 cards. So he is very, very useful for just being able to do a draw power. There's a lot of draw power in this deck right now, and it's just freaking crazy if you get it off. But it's really great just to draw 2, and if you end up having to put in some pendulum monster in the graveyard, somehow it ends up in the graveyard, he can add it back to the deck. And it's really great because sometimes you end up drawing into all of your archives and genomes, and you can't summon them out with discs, so you might have to summon out like something like a shell and a disc. And so this makes it really nice to be able to just return them and reuse these guys, because being able to reuse shell and disc can be very useful. And then 2 upstarts, because I couldn't find room for a third. 3 summoners are to search out our tool and our what is this guy? Assembler. He's still very new, so I don't know his name. And then this is another new card, Pendulum Moratorium. Yeah, Moratorium. I really do not like this card. It makes me very afraid of pendulums. This turn, cards in the pendulum zone cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effect. Oh no! Also, any card effect that resolves that targets a card in that pendulum zone at activation and negate that effect. But the reason why it makes me so unhappy is because I run this card in my side. Spell Shattering Arrow, and it destroys all face-up spell cards your opponent controls, and then puts 500. So if I activated this, they change with Pendulum Moratorium. Moratorium would be destroyed, and they take 500, but their pendulum zones would not be destroyed. So that would make me very unhappy. So god. Actually, this is not bad for a side deck. For this deck, let's build it as I go. Anyways, 2 pressure cards from Precious Cards from Beyond. This is a very interesting tech card. It says, when you successfully tribute summon or set a monster that requires 2 more tributes, draw 2 cards from your deck. You can activate this more than once, it can be very cloggy if you can't get it out the pendulum summon. But being able to get out Assembler and Precious Cards in the same turn, you're pretty much just drawing twice for the same cards, and it's just like, draw through my deck. Back the one of these test duels, I only had 6 cards left in the deck. Only 6. So it was just really, really crazy how quickly you can draw through it. And then granted, though, you do a lot of deck thinning because you tend to use Qliphort Qliphort. Yeah, Qliphort. I keep on wanting to read the one at the top, but no, it's Qliphort. Who you can help to make out killer. And do note that if you use this on like a genome and then summon out a shell, you will not get the draw. It has to be 2 monsters. So if you use this on genome and then tribute both of these guys for a killer, or both of these guys because you still can for a show, then you will get the draw. Yet you can dex in first and do all that. It works really well when you get out a disc also, because you just go through your deck like crazy. And then the other card that makes Pressure Card from the Beyond really broken is this card, Qliphortress. It lets you gain another normal summon, and your normal summons cannot be negated pretty much. But yet, and seeing how these guys can be used again, you can go for disc and summon out 3 monsters and go for killer. And then you draw, if you have both of them, you draw 8 times. If you have one, you draw 4. So you just go crazy and you have a killer. So pretty much you just win the game because you have 4 cards in hand and a killer on board. At least 4 cards in hand. And then we have 1 bottomless, 1 torrential, 1 compulse, and 2 emptiness. And so that is pretty much just the deck. The extra deck is just a whole bunch of random stuff. I haven't touched it since this deck was originally came out. It's a bunch of different rank 4s and rank 8 because you could make it with. Isn't there a rank 8 in the deck? Yeah, this guy's a level 8. And yeah, really, you don't need this stuff. You can't even make these now that Trampolinix isn't even in here. But, and again, for the side, you can use this for the mirror match. These 3 guys are really awesome. There's also the Wicked Avatar. Plasma you can no longer make because Trampolinix is no longer being played. This can skip your opponent's turn. And this guy's Obelisk, and he's just absolutely amazing. Because he can blow up your opponent's field. But besides that, that is the deck. It's really fast, very quick. If you get off precious cards from beyond, just even one of them, you just go Uber Plus, and then you just win because it's a +1. And so that's pretty much what the deck just tries to do. It just tries to draw and then get out a really powerful boss monster. Or get out Vanity's Ruler, because that just shuts down any other deck. That's why Qliphort Niklas is so good right now. Not Qliphort Niklas, because of the gym. But yeah, this is the deck. This is the new Qliphort deck. This is what we might see people playing when when Secrets of Eternity come out. So, tell me what you guys think, how you guys are going to play Qliphort. Are you going to play this new April Qliphort monster, if I can spell? There's another new one over here. I took out Alias because I didn't like him. We had April Qliphort Colonel, which sounds absolutely crazy as a name. Yet, it's unaffected by spells and trap cards, and activate effects of monsters whose original level or rank is lower than its current level. You can target a monster and take control of that monster until the end. Actually, wow, I forgot that was its other effect. So it's still pretty decent, actually. Wow, it's still pretty decent. But the thing is, though, is that it can guarantee Trishula, Niklas or Trishula can get over this card. But being able to take control of the opponent's monster until the end phase, I really hope Shadows get that effect, except for special some monsters, of course. I really hope Shadows get an effect like that. They should for the water one. But anyways, this is just what I'm gonna go with. And yeah, this is the Qliphort deck. As far as Colonel go, he's decent, but why risk getting screwed over by the Trishula when you have this guy who's unaffected by everything? But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this duel, and don't forget to check out some of my other videos over here if I ever get around to making annotations, and the links in the description. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later. Bye. Hey, if you could click on the links and on the annotation to see the duel with this deck or some of my other videos, that would really help. And check out the links in the description to watch some of me and my friends' videos, and even something that could help make this deck a reality for you. See you guys later. Bye.